Have you ever dreamed of beautiful white beaches, clear turquoise water, colorful marine life, and friendly local people? Then dream no more and turn it into reality with our 5 tops on how to afford holidays in the Maldives. The Maldives is one of few exotic destinations that are currently accepting tourists without a mandatory quarantine. Providing a negative PCR test before the flight will open the door to this tropical paradise. Many think that the Maldives is only for the rich, but don't worry. Following our 5 tops will show you how to afford the holidays of your dreams in the Maldives. But before we begin, please consider subscribing and liking this video, as it really helps out our channel tremendously. Now, without further ado, here are our tops 5 for your affordable stay in the Maldives. Number 1. Don't use a travel agency. Travel agencies offer various services, from transportation, accommodation, local guides, and assistance, so you don't have to worry about anything during your days off. But this comes at a price. Using a travel agency can easily blow up the budget by more than 50%. Not only that, are you sure you're getting the best deal? You might end up in an overpriced resort, or one of the more popular islands with crowded beaches. Unfortunately, during these challenging times, you cannot even be sure the travel agency will still exist when you start your trip. Yeah, right, but organizing all on my own is too difficult and time-consuming. Not if you know how to do it. Many great online tools make planning your trip easy, from booking flights, hotels, arranging local transportation, checking reviews, getting advice from fellow travelers, all up to chatting with your future host. All this can be done from the comfort of your own living room. Booking.com offers many great choices for accommodation in the Maldives, from small guest houses on local islands to luxury resorts on private islands. All this can be booked in advance without any prepayment or commissions to the travel agency. We always suggest booking with the free cancellation options, as it is very difficult to predict any potential travel restrictions these days. Check out the links in the description below with accommodations that we enjoyed. But first, let's get you there. Number 2. Be flexible and buy flight tickets at a discount. Flight tickets to the Maldives tend to be the most significant investment on your trip. They can cost over thousands of dollars or euros and make the trip impossible for any bigger family. So, how do you get them cheaper? Be flexible. Moving your arrival and departure dates can get you immediate savings. The more flexible you are, the more you will save. Major airlines like Emirates and Qatar frequently offer interesting discounts. Keeping track of all tariffs and offers is not easy, so use the right tools. Websites like Skyscanner, Kiwi.com, and Google Flights can help you find the best deals and most efficient connections. Keep in mind that the cheapest option is not always the best one. Check the airline safety ratings, the number and the length of stopovers before settling for the deal. Also, look up the airline's COVID regulations, as well as cancellation policies. See the description section for all the tools that we are using. Pro tip: try to get longer stopovers in locations like Dubai or Doha. You can spend a couple of nights in these beautiful cities without even paying extra for your flights. Now that you know how to get there, let's find the best places to relax. Number 3. Stay on a local island. There is no need to stay at a luxury resort to enjoy amazing white beaches, great snorkeling, friendly hosts, and full service. Local islands offer the same paradise for a fraction of the price. Even though guest houses on local islands already started accepting foreign tourists some years ago, this fact has remained secret to the broad public. Many travelers shy away due to the high costs of luxury resorts without knowing what the local islands have to offer. The ocean, coral reefs, trips, and beaches will be precisely the same as in the resorts, if not even better. You will also experience the Maldivian culture and support the local communities, as Maldivian residents own most guest houses, whereas international companies operate over 80% of all resorts. There are many hidden pearls to be discovered, and as accommodations are limited, It is possible to find islands with very few tourists. Safety, food, health services are not an issue. The guest houses will arrange even COVID tests for return flights. In return, the only thing you will be asked is to dress appropriately and wear your swimsuits only on the bikini beaches. There are distinct beach areas for tourists, where you can enjoy full privacy. If this is not an issue for you, you will be rewarded with the most beautiful beaches for a fraction of the resort prices. Guest house rates start from $40 USD per night for an air-conditioned double room. During our trip, we stayed on Omadhoo and Feridhoo Island. Both these islands had amazing beaches, great snorkeling, wonderful hosts, and almost no tourists. You can check out our suggested accommodations using the links in the description below. But before selecting the right island, check out our next tip on how to afford holidays on the Maldives. Number 4. Plan local transportation well. Nobody wants to be surprised by high transportation costs or waiting for the connection until the next day. There are only two means of transportation between the atolls in the Maldives: boat or plane. National flights, or flights with seaplanes, will put an additional strain on travel budgets, so always consider the distance to the arrival airport when selecting the accommodation. Traveling by speedboat is comfortable, safe, fast, and considerably cheaper than flying. We recommend getting in touch with the accommodation before booking to check how long it takes to get there and its costs. Mostly, this information is already available in the description on the travel platform, such as Booking.com. The guest house will be happy to organize the trip, so there will be no hassle to find the boat when arriving. It takes only 3 minutes to walk from the airport in Malé to the jetty. Trips with speedboats tend to cost between 25 to 50 USD. The operation of cheaper local ferries is currently suspended due to the COVID virus. Pro tip from us: avoid staying on Malé Island. Hop on the speedboat and reach your dream destination the same day. Let's move to our last point on how to get the most out of your holidays. Number 5. Eat local, eat fresh. Nothing tastes better than fresh fish right from the sea. The Maldives consists of close to 1,200 islands, whereas only 185 are inhabited. Given the country's size and local resource availability, almost everything is being imported from other countries. This increases prices and also limits the offered variety. We suggest going for the freshest and moderately priced seafood. Great dishes start from 15 USD. For a really budget option, grab some vegetable rice for 6 USD per person. We really hope these tops will help to make your trip to the Maldives more affordable and get the most out of your holidays. It is truly a wonderful place to visit. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more tops in the future.